What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about this multi-tool from Real Avid for your AR-15. It's called Precision Cleaning Tool. It's for your bolt carrier groups. I have my partial upper for my 22 nozzler that I'm building at the moment. And what we're going to do is take our bolt carrier out. Charging handle. Here's your bolt carrier group. And I'm going to show you how to clean it with this cool little tool that I picked up at my local gun store, but you can order them online. Okay, first things first, I'm going to be opening this up. I got the camera zoomed in, so a little bit closer view. If you want to pause and look at this, this kind of gives you a diagram of different ways the tool is used, but basically it just cleans up all the carbon buildup and everything off of your bolt carrier group. A trick I learned to tell if your gas rings are bad in your bolt carrier, you set it up like that. If it goes down super easy on its own, then either your rings aren't lined up, and I'll show you what that looks like, or they're worn out. But this one is basically brand new, so it's only been used a few times. Got a box of knives. Several different knives have been collected over the year. Here we go. We'll use this one today. Recently just got this one. Oh yeah, look at that. Just thick, boy. Anyways, see if we can't get this open. In theory, you're supposed to be cutting away from you, but who follows rules anyways? There we go. Alright, so there's the knife opener of the day. Here's our little tool. And you can flip it to close it, open it, whichever way you want it. Oh, it's out. First things first on this bolt carrier. So back here, you got a little pin, little cotter pin. So basically, you take your tool, and where that little pin is, you can sneak it up in there and just pull it out. That's all it is. Little pin. So then you take your firing pin. Yeah, there you go. That slides out. Firing pin. You gotta take this little pin out. You gotta turn it just right. Pull it out. And then once you get your little, some people call it a cam pin, I just call it a pin. You get your bolt extractor out, which is pretty clean as you can tell. There's your extractor. And then right here, all these little guys, there's 3 little rings, and it works just like a piston or on a truck and car. You got these little gaps on them, and in theory, you're supposed to have them spread out, or else the gas will bypass, and then it won't extract and do everything it needs to do. Take your multi-tool, and you can put the end on it and sit here and scrape off every little bit of carbon. That's all you gotta do. You can switch over to the other one. You can even take the end of it, you can shove it in there, it's nice and snug. You can see it kind of works as like a little knife blade, a little scraper. That way when you put it in there, it kind of just scrapes and cleans it. You also take the end, the hook again, and those little rings I was telling you about, you kind of push on them and move them. Sometimes you use your finger or whatever. In there, in the end. But usually this isn't too bad. Usually it's just the back piece that gets real bad. And in here is really important. Your firing pin, You have a little slot in the front up here. Same thing. If you get real bad carbon on your firing pin, and then the slot below it, the bottom slot on the bigger piece. Oops, on the back end. But like I said, it's pretty clean, as you can tell. Little cam pin, same thing. It fits right up on there. I mean, if it gets really, really nasty, really bad, and you stick the pick in there and all that fun stuff. In here, like I said, it's really, really clean anyways. You want to make sure that it's clean in here, and some people try to clean their little gas chamber up. You want to get it clean. I forgot this other end too. That's what it's for. There's an edge. Fits right up in there. I'll put a link down in the description, but that's the little multi-tool from Real Avid. So I'll have more videos of my AR-15 build and hopefully don't get taken down. Reverse order when you put this back. Now I do want us to tell you. So when you go back in with your extractor, you know, you see it turns, and I don't know if I'm going to show you. Oh, yeah, maybe. You see where that cam pin goes in there, that little hole. If you look at this, it is actually slightly different. You see that top piece? And then that bottom piece. Okay. This goes in one way. See these two holes? So this top piece, this top notch, that looks different. You're going to slide it in, and you want that piece facing these holes. It only goes in one way. If you put it in backwards, it won't work. Your hole lined up with, like I said, that piece, the awkward piece facing these holes. Just slide that pin back in, and it actually is going to need to be turned. Oh, that's cool. It fits over the cam pin pretty easily right there. Sweet deal. Firing pin, it's gonna go in back through the butt of it. It's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. You just you gotta slide it in. Right here is where that your little cotter pin slides in to help hold this in. Take your little pin. Got my cotter pin in, and I did notice on the firing pin, I had to wedge the tool in here and pick up on the firing pin. It was sitting too low, so I had to wedge the firing pin up to get this cotter pin that was at an angle pitched straight, so it'll slide in to this other hole in the other end. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope it was informative. Like I said, Real Avid, I'll have the link, but that's all there is to it. Not very hard. So appreciate it. Hope y'all like and subscribe, and see y'all later. Real quick shout out to EE Apparel. Y'all go check them out. I'm going to sign up. They got a Freedom Club going on right now. I'm about to sign up for it and be getting more products in. Y'all should really look at it. You get special, let's say special edition, but you get products before it's put out for other people to buy. You get them first, and then you get custom or special shirts that no one else can get. Only the Freedom Club people can get. So it's really worth it. Y'all check it out.